Hey, how y'all doing today? What's the deal? It's hump day, the day before Friday, the day before the weekend. Where we gonna do? Where you been? How y'all week been going? Mine's is all right. Well, we're gonna skip all that. This is Every Second with Cluren Williams, one of the baddest podcasts you're gonna ever hear in history. But I have some friends here with me today, as usual, and we're gonna get this thing rolling right on in. Shout out to my production team, Mojo Rise, and shout out to Ted. Shout out to all my guests and all the support that we've been receiving. Thank you guys for that support. We're going to need it. Ted, we're going to get right into this thing. I need you to bring in my boy Victor. We got some UPC representatives here, including myself, and I got my boy Victor. He's here. He's been here with me since the beginning of the podcast, except for one show. Victor, how you doing today? Good to see you again, my brother.
Man, I'm outstanding, man. You know what I'm saying? A good day, another one off the calendar.
Already. So we want to get right into this thing, Victor. I got a lot of stuff going on. You got a lot of stuff going on, but we're gonna try to work together and get more things going on. Been passing ideas with one another, and I'm convinced that you represent Black excellence to the fullest. Again, you are an author. You have two novels. You have two books. Please give us an introduction again, real quick, who you are, and what is on the horizon for UPC in the next week or two?
Um, so just so everybody knows who I am the vice president of operations for UPC in Killeen. And Cluren is vice president for operations in terms of events. So he is no lightweight either, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the people that make the decisions for UPC. I'm also a veteran, a published author of two books, a real estate investor, short-term rental professional, and yeah, man, I'm a leader of men.
Already. Again, like I said, you represent Black excellence. I've been having a tough time today, man. For some reason, a lot of people are walking with this type of either it's an entitlement type of attitude, or I just don't care. And that is the worstest way to be when you're trying to um, grow,
Yeah.
basically, you know. And so I need you to give me a word of the day. I need you to give me a word of the day because I ain't gonna give up mine yet. I got a few of them I want to give out, but I want you to give me your word of the day. What word sticks out to you today? What do you need to tell yourself in your head that nobody hears your voices but you? What are you telling yourself to keep pushing through the day? Re-energize or whatever, buddy.
Man, look, my favorite word to push through is always perseverance, because I'll use that word every time because it can have a different meaning every day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
It
mm,
means to push through. In order
mm.
to push through, you got to be consistent. So I start using the same word and just redefining it, because that's what we've been doing, you know, in terms of trying to capture our narrative as Black people in general. You know what I'm saying? We've been redefining what Black excellence look like, and that's why we having this conversation. And the only way you can get to a space like this to even have this conversation is to persevere. You got to go through something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because the only way to it is through it. It don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Not to
mm.
look at it any other way. So I tell you every day, you call me every morning or whatever time, or you text me, I'm going to tell you to persevere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because what word better describes, you know what I'm saying, what it takes to get to where we are right now. And this is where
Always.
the work begins. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
always been ongoing, but we got a different responsibility. And we didn't get this far. We didn't travel as far as we did to stop working right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like we gotta persevere. It's gotta be, you know what
I
I'm
like
saying,
that.
in you. And persevere comes before purpose, even in the
Hmm.
dictionary.
Hmm. I like that, man.
Right.
Perseverance comes before purpose. So if I'm on my destiny, I'm on the right road, I'm running into people who keep basically clarifying that I am on the right road. I
Absolutely.
believe I believe God uses the double up. And what I mean by the double up is that he'll have somebody confirm that you're going the right way. right?
Mhm.
So confirmation in the spiritual world is very important. Once we confirm we're on the right route, we need the perseverance to keep going.
Yep.
We're going to go through roadblocks while we're on that right road. We're going to go through deaths. A lot of things are going to come our way. And we're going to have to use that one word that you've given us today, and that's perseverance. And I totally agree, and I thank you for that, brother. What about the positive messages for any type of positive message, any message that you can give out? It don't have to be a redundant type of message. It doesn't have to be a philosophy. But what you feeling today? What kind of message you want to get out there, man? What's the
Man,
message for today for you?
bro, be
Positive.
thankful. Hey, positive, man. Be thankful for your problems.
Oh man,
Because a lot of people
already.
have problems they can't even identify.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
thankful that
yeah.
you got the ability to identify that you got a problem. Because that means you're trying to rewrite the program. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
So be grateful that you have vision to see where you can improve. A lot of people think that they've already arrived at their greatest version of themselves
Mm-hmm.
and they have, you know what I'm saying, taken their foot off the gas. But like, I feel like now's the time where we should be really pressing, you know what I'm saying, the line on every single thing. You know what I'm saying? So be thankful for your problems because a lot of people don't know that they have a problem.
Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right about that.
Because I
I
wouldn't
do
trade
think
mine for yours. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like I
heard
can't
you on
trade mine.
that.
You see what I'm saying? So like
And the one thing I can say is that no problem starts like that day. Like
it don't start
anytime
that day.
people, yeah, anytime people that you have a problem for the audience looking out there, whenever you have a problem, that problem didn't just start at the day. That problem you've been actually having. And so
You
it's no reason to address people as if you just got a brand new problem. Most times when you run into people and you bump heads with them and they going off about a problem, just understand that they've been having that problem. And the
yep.
problem haven't changed because they haven't did anything to change that problem. We have some local issues with some local resources available. We got $160 million on the table to prevent some of the things that we just went through this year. And one of the things I want to speak on in particular was the snowstorm. Back
Hmm.
in February, Texas was hit with a major snowstorm that was catastrophic. It destroyed plenty of people homes and it killed and took plenty of people lives. I have a great friend that was working for the city and had to quit because she was afraid for her life because the city failed to report all the deaths that they actually had through the snowstorm. Most of those people that was on dialysis, needing emergency care, needing to get to the places that they needed to get to, couldn't get there. And so the city would not allow any of their vehicles to be utilized through this snowstorm. The city of Austin stood there and watched 1,500 people perish and die in the middle of a snowstorm because they refused to use their equipment because of some type of liability. When human souls become liabilities over mechanics and machines, that lets me know that we are way past gone and have to develop a way to take care of ourselves. Because this community that I'm from, I refuse to allow the city to be our only outlet of safety. Nobody supported that was had the power to in that city. I had boots on the ground. I had people using their own trucks and vehicles to drive down those same dangerous roads that family members of the elderly or the sick refused to do. I had people tell me, I'll pay you to go check on my own. I'll pay you, Cluren, to go check on my mom or my daddy or my grandmother because I'm not gonna put my life on the line to get on that road. People die for a lot less, Victor. They die for a lot more stupid things than trying to be courageous or have the courage to save a life.
Yeah.
I've seen people die and lose their life just to save another. I'm
Yep.
not here to play politics with souls, but I do want to tell you this that I pray and I hope that everybody gets involved with this conversation so that we can start making sure that we put the money in the places it needs to be. Because giving people money in a crisis is not saving, it's not really helping. If they don't
Man.
know how to save themselves at this point, no matter what grant or funding you give people, they will continue to perish at a high level. and no one, and that won't stop, right? And
Yeah.
so there was one of the things this week that I've had a meeting on with the Black Leaders Collective. Shout out to the Black Leaders Collective. Shout out to the Austin Justice Coalition. We actually have a few events coming up with both guys, right? You have a event also. I want you to talk to us about coming up with UPC. I don't know how much detail you have, but you have an event coming up with UPC, a 3-on-3 basketball, right?
Yeah. The three
All
on
right,
three
let me know about
basketball.
that.
Yeah, like the 3-on-3 basketball tournament is taking place on the weekend of the 23rd, I think.
Uh-huh.
And um, we're donating goals, you know what I'm saying, sponsoring, you know, community unity and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, setting it up. And UPC is sponsoring and just another community event to bring people out and, you know, get the youth involved. Anybody that think they got, you know, a decent headsy and a pull up.
Already. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we got a brothers brunch November 7th also. That'll be
Mm-hmm.
held in Austin, Texas, brought to you by the AJC, Austin Justice Coalition, and myself, partnering up with AJC. It's going to be at 301 Chacon Street, Unit A, Austin, Texas, 78702. Again, 301 Chacon Street, CHICON Street. And that's going to be Unit A in Austin, Texas, 78702. So the Brothers Brunch brought to you by AJC and your boy Cluren Williams. Uh uh this is a brunch for people that's 18 and up. We want to get there and network and try to network with one another, pick each other brains, and also bring resources. I've joined UPC under the pretense that we'll be able to give people a fighting chance, a level field, a level fighting field by helping teach them to build wealth. Not going out and say we're going to be the ice cream man or the candy man or the blue Santa, but we're going to go there and we're going to make sure that we build the man from the inside out because the mothers of these young men have already built them outside in. They made them strong on the outside, but weak in the inside. Slavery helped do that. Slavery is the reason for that. And we still fighting and living in a post-mortem slavery world, whether you guys like it or not. Vic, I talked to a white boy today at work, right? No, but check this out. And so we have to stay fair, right? Now we supposed to be ambassadors because we ain't real security. We ain't real police. So you already know I'm on that they talking about Cluren, you see them juke you and go slide into the gate. I say, well shit, you better go get them. Why you ain't tackle them? I said, man, what the what? Man, I came out here to I ain't come out here to tackle nobody for having no pocket knife. So the white boy, he called himself being slick. He tell him, man, give me $20, I'm gonna hold your knife. So one of the people throw the knife in the trash can. He get caught digging in the trash can for the damn knife and miss out on $200 that he was gonna get paid that day.
Behind a
So I
knife.
tell behind the knife. So I tell the white boy, we having a conversation. I say, man, you know, with everybody being able to hold weapons, the fact is America would never, or I don't want to say would never, but America has not and will not in a matter of time that I'll probably be here, be okay with seeing a black man with a gun. Now, see, everywhere I go, we got 300,000 people coming into this festival, Victor, and every off-duty cop you can imagine is there. Now, you
Mm-hmm.
guys, now let me tell you this: 300,000 people, Victor, is a lot of people. When
Right.
I tell you, I didn't see one black person come up there with their gun and their gun license to that. Everybody that had a weapon, Victor, were white off-duty officers or just white men who have guns. And guess what, Victor? Nobody felt alone. Nobody felt in danger. No panicking. They wasn't tense. They wasn't uncomfortable. I watched 300,000 people enjoy their day, the entire day with their kids, knowing that majority of these people are packing pistols.
Hey man, that's a powerful observation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a conversation that goes with that. Um, I don't know if we can make self-defense the norm for non-black people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
showing armed black people and making other people comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like no matter what we do, we always have to make everybody else comfortable. But
Yeah.
like historically speaking, like you have to make sure that you can speak well. You have to make sure that you can write well. And even then your intelligence gets questioned.
My thing is, I just don't think people are going to get used to seeing a black man with a gun. No time
and
soon.
that's my point. Like a lot of people haven't gotten used to seeing, you know what I'm saying, intelligent black men of a certain age and experience have conversations without creating a radicalized type of mystique to it. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you feel uncomfortable when you're around brothers with guns?
No. I mean, like we ain't the ones shooting up everybody at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, and we have a conversation for that also. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing I don't want to do is pick or seem racial or racist here. I want to give the freedom to speech. I want to give not only the freedom to speech, but create a platform where we can talk freely with, like what you said, some common sense with some sense. Matter of fact, tell me what that book says for who, what kind of brothers is your books for again, one more
Man,
time?
look, you see that right there? The
Yeah.
blueprint to
Yeah.
achieving solidarity among reasonable black people. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? The code.
Reasonable. Reasonable.
Reasonable.
I like that. I like that.
Reasonable. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. This is one of my black authors of the week, also Victor Vincent. And his books of the week. You can get his books; they're available on all platforms. I like to ask that you buy the books directly from him. Get you some signature copies, right?
Yeah.
Catch him, hit him up, reach out to him, and
Yep.
support the brother, man. I would
Yep.
ask for you to do that. All the people in the audience, I would ask that you do that because we need to do that. Ted, we're gonna go down the list, man. We're gonna cover some of these topics today, man. Local deaths. I sent you some picture. I sent you a picture, Ted, of a good friend of mine. I want you to put that picture on here because I want the world to know and see this guy, man. This guy used to call me all the time to tell me he loved me, man. Tell me how he's supporting me, how he's down to, build different type of protests, different events that can help protest. And he just passed away in a car wreck this week. And blow that up for me right there. And this brother name is Jacory, man. Okay. He is an artist. He is a great man. He is a legend. You know, he is a father, a good friend, a good brother to me. Since I met him over the few last years, he's been very supportive in the Free Pickle campaign, speaking up, speaking against things, and really trying to build a new world, man, for black and brown and people and minorities in Austin to have a better quality of life. And so I just like to take a moment of time, man, to say, man, we love you, Jacory. We'll miss you forever. And we'll always honor your name. I do this stuff on the show all the time, and I'm getting a little bit better at it. The last few times I've done it, I didn't show you guys pictures of people that we, have lost. So this time I'll be able to do that. So our condolences go out to his family, friends, and everybody involved. We'll always love you, and we miss you very much, Corey. Rest in heaven, my brother, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. We had some food fights this week. I don't know if you caught the Wilder fight, right? I don't know if you caught the Wilder and Fury fight, but
I had a rough weekend. Man.
I didn't get to catch the fight, and so I really kind of like just dove down Wilder's back, talking about like how he lost and running my mouth, and now I feel stupid because I went back and watched some of the fight, right, and Wilder knocked Fury out twice. He put him on his butt twice.
This is funny, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't watch any of the fight. I kind of didn't care, honestly. But because like Alabama lost, so we're gonna come back. But you go ahead and finish talking about.
I forgot. No, I was gonna say something, but I ain't gonna die.
I know you were gonna say something. No, go ahead, get it in.
Because I know you've been licking your wounds, and I feel you still need to.
You licking your wounds too.
So yeah, but say that's an every year battle with Oklahoma.
Hey man, they came down there. They came to the state of Texas.
Be beating Alabama this year.
No, bro, they came to the state of Texas and put on that gold bucket, and then went back to Oklahoma. You see what I'm saying? It's not the same thing.
They did that. But like I say, that is a battle that we always have. We win some, we lose some, and guess what? We put up a dang on good fight, which is why I was saying about Wilder. I didn't know that he had put up that good fight that he did.
He trained.
And people will say, "Oh, he lost because he didn't train well." No. That boy trained his butt off. He picked up the weight he needed to fight Fury. He knocked Fury down 2 times, but he couldn't hang on in the 11th. And the punch and the knockout that he received was the end of the knockout he couldn't get up from.
Let me break down what happened with the Wilder fight. You know what I'm saying?
Break it down,
without watching it. Like this is my assessment of it, right? Let me tell you how I see Tyson Fury. I'm not gonna talk negative about Deontay Wilder, right?
No, we ain't got to. I would at first. I don't want to do it like that.
Yeah, I want to do it like so. Like I'm gonna tell you how I see him. You know what I'm saying? Fury is like Stanford football in college. Like you don't know none of the names on the Stanford team. You know what I'm saying? They look like substitute librarians. You walk past one of them, you wouldn't recognize them. Yeah. But when Oregon get hot, Stanford always beat them, right? That's what Fury was to Wilder. You know what I'm saying?
He's just the one that got him.
He's just the one that he can't beat him.
Kryptonite. I mean,
he can't beat him.
Fury is Wilder's. Fury
absolutely
is the kryptonite to Wilder.
It ain't no different than Tarver when he beat Roy. You know what I'm saying?
Roy couldn't get past him.
He couldn't get past him. And it wasn't that Roy didn't have the skill to beat him. He didn't have the game plan to beat him. And he wasn't. You see what I'm saying? So
so basically it's the old saying of everybody got somebody for him.
Everybody got somebody for him. You know what I'm saying? And
everybody got somebody for him.
Yeah.
And if you fight enough, you meet that somebody.
You're gonna meet him, you know.
You're gonna meet him. You feel me?
So he ought to just go ahead and just get in the film or get a CDL.
Oh, stop the madness, man. That's he might as well.
Who else do you see that he want to fight? Like he
needs to fight Joshua. He needs to fight Joshua. He needs to fight Joshua at least because let's be real.
Okay,
heavyweights don't have a bunch.
It ain't that many
people.
heavyweights that you want to see.
They don't have a bunch of people, so it's like it's not really like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool, like, but you know, the heavyweights don't really got a lot of people, and you know that's what that is. But that's
heavyweights or whatever number it is single digits. You know what I'm saying? That you want to see fight. Yeah. So like, I mean, like, look how long it took. Like Wilder was undefeated for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Not because he didn't have competition, because there's a lack of interest in the heavyweight division, you know what I'm saying, over time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, I don't know, man. And I don't want to be disrespectful to nobody. I'm not a huge boxing fan. I just look at the metrics, you know what I'm saying? After time, you can kind of, like, start drawing some sort of comparisons and conclusions. But like,
Ted, Ted, we're going to get ready to go to the music, the music artist of the week. And since I didn't get none of my guests on here, we're going to play a couple of our videos from the KKMG camp, man, the Killer Click Music Group, man, and all my boys over there. Ted, pick one of them videos and drop it, man. We got a video from Pickle City, man. My brother, man, Lawrence Pierce, a.k.a. Pickle City LP Piccadilly. What's up, baby? We want to show you some love, man. We know you're going through a lot of different things right now, but we ain't done. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. This video is called Kitchen Man by Lawrence Pierce, a.k.a. Pickle LP, featuring Hugo Boss, man, on World Star. Anywhere you look at, man, you type in that word kitchen, and my boy video gonna pop on right then and there on your face, right there, man. Y'all check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Give us some feedback. Let's run it. Let's run it, Ted. Won't you check this out, people?
I'm here with you. Hey. Hey.
I can't stay up that kitchen.
I can't stay up
Mama told me stay up that kitchen.
Mama told me stay up
I can't stop this water.
I can stop the fucking bitch. And so what I bought you said, you can see it. Can't see it. Okay, I can see it.
Mama say stay up out the kitchen while she cooking. Nigga better stay up out the kitchen while I'm cooking. Y'all niggas can't figure out my recipe. Y'all niggas can't figure out my recipe. I got a bitch from the hood, daddy the connect. He Bari now, wear it on my neck. She looks in the back of the jet, and I'm popping more wet. Just to get more wet. That's right. This no sweat. Diamonds on flex. Bus full of hoes, and I'm hollering out next. Just buy the Rolex, and I bought your baby mama. Scratching with them gangsters, bitch, I'm DJ Drama. Hey, and I'm water whipping. In the kitchen, these niggas, yeah, they steady snitching. I ain't good if you trip. Got that 40K on me, yeah, nigga trip.
I can't stay up at the kitchen. I'm at the kitchen. I can't stop this water. Hope no nigga don't see no wrist.
Mama say stay up out the kitchen while she cooking. Nigga better stay up out the kitchen while I'm cooking. Y'all can't figure out my recipe. Y'all niggas can't figure out my recipe. Eat them Zans with soda. Sip that drink, no soda. Sell them bricks with no soda. Break my soldier. Nigga, I stay smoking doja. Pounds.
Yep. We back.
All right.
Word.
All right.
Man, look, I ain't never been a part of no live production where people interrupted with music. You know what I'm saying? So like it's good little, you know what I'm saying, respite from things and reset. You know, I appreciate
All
the
right.
work you've done, man, just to even set this platform, man.
Victor,
Yeah,
you on mute or y'all mute?
I'm on. My mic is on right now.
Okay. Can you hear me? Ted,
I
can
got
you hear
you.
me on here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna get ready to keep this thing rolling. Ted, can you hear me? Is my vocals and everything, my volume straight?
You're all good.
Okay. So we're gonna get ready to go ahead and keep on rolling through this thing, man. That's one of the videos from my brother Pickle right there, man. LP, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with us today. We got some self-help tips of the week. Self-help tips of the week. What is something that you can do to help yourself get ahead? This week, I think we want to talk about LLCs. We want to talk about getting an LLC and the importance of having an LLC if you want to do business. Victor, do you mind chiming in on that? Maybe even breaking down what a LLC is, right?
Man,
And what benefits can just a regular average Joe, have? What the leverage will a regular Joe Blow receive by getting a LLC?
man, look, that's a very good topic, very good question. I know plenty of people that's gonna be dialed into what we're doing. Um, we're talking to people that's trying to go in a different direction and make sure that they get everything that they do. You know, most people that are good at something don't even realize they could turn that into something profitable for them. You know, but in order to do it the right way, well, to do it to maximize your ability, you really do need to create a company. You know what I'm saying? A limited liability company creates an opportunity for you to develop a direct relationship with your business to whatever lending entity that you're doing business with. So let's just say if you bake cakes, you create an LLC for it. You're still going to bake the cakes for it. So let the LLC create a different pathway for you to make more money, you know, as a small business entity. So that's number one to start. Like you're basically creating a digital version of yourself in this particular world, where like your business and your talent can go make money on its own and be respected as a separate entity altogether. The tax ID number that you would get, or commonly referred to as an EIN, is 9 digits, and it's no different than it's no different than what your social security number is. So basically, a tax ID number is a social security number for a business. So you can operate in your personal capacity with your personal credit, and then you go create an LLC that can establish business credit, and now you basically cloned yourself in the business aspect of things, and now you can work in separate channels to improve your talent and provide your talent to a greater platform. Man, what you over there doing?
All right, all right.
Lunch clothes. What we about to go? You know what I'm saying?
So
Because
what type of self-help tips can we use then while we're working in that field, brother? Like what self-help tools can you give us to get started?
Man, look, I'm a big man on using the same words on the point. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned perseverance before, but like with the, I guess the start of creating a business, I would say the word that I would use in terms of like self-help is success. You have to determine how successful you want to be, and that determines where you point your feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that almost every time, because I like saying stuff that I can remember, stuff that I can own, and stuff that I don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, conflicted about. I don't like fluffing. You know what I'm saying? I can take a word and I can explain on a different day, you know what I'm saying, no different than chicken. You can eat chicken 17, 18 in many different ways. You got a sauce in the house or a different set of dry rub ingredients to put on it, right? So I'd rather take the same word, stay consistent on that word, and I would take success, and I just would say to someone that has a talent that knows that they can make some money off of it, right? How successful do you want to be? Because if you ask somebody what you should do with your talent, they're going to box you in. You know what I'm saying? But if you just go ahead and do it and create a space that's big enough for you to grow into, you'll shock yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you know as well as I do, the minute that you start something and you commit, and when you know you committed to it, it doesn't matter who you come in contact with. It's going to happen whether they participate or not. You know what I'm saying? You just giving them a chance to be a witness or a spotter or a part of the process. You know what I'm saying? So I say success is the word that I would use as a root. You know what I'm saying? So
all right.
Yeah.
That's a bet. So before we get into this little piece about buying back the block, you gave us some good information right now, some self-help tips. I want to play another video. Ted, we got one more video, music of the week, that I sent you already. Go ahead and play that video, Ted. It's called Make You Mad, from my album that I just released right now, Respect, Love, and Loyalty, Volume 2.
Make you mad, I'ma make you mad. Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass. I'ma make you mad with Joe hating ass. I'ma pull up glass. Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass. Oh hating ass, oh hating ass, oh hating ass, hating ass, oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Nigga, I'ma pull up glass. I'ma make you mad with your hating ass, hating ass, hating ass, oh hating ass, hating ass. Nigga, I'ma make you mad, oh hating ass. Hating ass.
I know anything could happen when AI cross Jordan. It's time to chase some fortune and make bigger choices. I know they hated me in Buick, now Royce. Now my niggas, we don't niggas go in and out the door with go-go. Show though.
I'ma make you mad, I'ma make you mad. Show hating ass, show hating ass, show hating ass, show hating ass. I'ma make you mad with your hating ass. I'ma pull up glass, show hating ass, show hating ass, show hating ass, show hating ass. Oh hating ass, hating ass, oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Nigga, I'ma pull up glass, I'ma make you mad with your hating ass, hating ass, oh hating ass, hating ass, nigga. I'ma no hating ass, oh hating ass, hating ass, oh hating ass,
All right. Appreciate that, man. I'm gonna make y'all haters mad, man. For real. I'll make you boys mad. First, I'm gonna make Victor mad talking about the trash ass Alabama Tide.
He's
Now,
so
I ain't gonna call them
disrespectful.
trash. But
Yeah,
you
don't be
I
disrespectful.
gotta say something about you when I put my money on you to beat Texas A&M, and then Texas A&M come in there and spank you. So yeah, I told you though, Vic. I told you, man, this year y'all was gonna get popped, didn't I? I've been saying it all for the last 3 weeks. I say, Vic, you know somebody gonna get you, right? Somebody gonna get them this year. Somebody gonna get them, but I didn't believe it was gonna be Texas A&M. I thought it was gonna be Georgia, Bulldogs, something like that. But I also said this season, man, for college football, I've seen a lot of teams going into the college playoff with maybe 2 losses.
Yeah.
And now outside of Georgia, right now, I believe that everybody could pretty much wind up getting a loss or 2 and still being able to get in the playoffs.
You know what, man? I agree with that. It's this time of year, this time of season where, we see a cycle in college football where people trying to, I would say, establish their identity. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Texas, we lost to OU this past week. It was a
go ahead and get your
very
damage
exciting
control.
game.
Go ahead. You gonna talk crazy about my team, but you're gonna do damage control on yours. But go ahead.
That way.
Yeah. So like you didn't want me to talk about it.
Oklahoma, they came back, got the game, which is way more embarrassing than losing head up to Texas A&M, because Alabama lost. They were losing all game. They never.
Hey man, don't break up Bama when you're talking about Texas.
Texas was up 28-7.
Yeah, talk about that part. Talk about that part. Yeah. Leave Bama out of this. Bama didn't lose the lead. You see what I'm saying? Bama didn't lose the lead in the L. You know what I'm saying? See, hold up, man. Let me go ahead and say something. Because see, you real disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? Like, you'll talk about Texas and Oklahoma and bring up what Bama didn't do on Texas A&M. And they ain't got shit to do with why y'all took that fire-ass L. You know what I'm saying? You let them people come down here and put that gold hat on, you know what I'm saying, in the state, and they beat y'all ass sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
all right. Well, this week.
And they beat y'all at the fair.
Oh, well, this week we got a whole new roster.
Okay.
Right. This week we starting over. We starting with a clean slate. So I'll lick all your wounds and get you down whatever color the roll tide. Get your roll tide banners. So get all the stuff you need. Get ready, because it's still going down. They still got a long season to go, and they still got some heavy hitters to play. So as far as college football, man, it is fun to watch, but do not bet on college football. You gonna lose your damn money, man. Trust me. Don't put no money on college football. Just sponsor the shit. Because if you're gambling with Vegas on college football, they're gonna find a way to pop you. Mm-hmm. Next, we're gonna move on forward, man. Of course, we like to cover a lot of different topics on the show, man. Our police brutality case of the week again still will be Lawrence Parrish. I'm looking for some support into the campaign. We want to do an appeal, and we're looking for some appeal lawyers, some people who are willing to go in and help me fight. Now, this money, these lawyers going to cost us some money, maybe. I don't know if we can find one to do it pro bono, but I believe that this is a very justified situation from the community. We need justice, and when I say justified situation, I mean we are justified as a community to fight back. We're justifying the actions that we're willing to take to keep fighting back. Breonna Taylor didn't get her case placed in federal court to fight back. A lot of people who get killed in this situation don't get to get in federal court to fight back and make laws of it. We just tried to make a George Floyd law in the state of Texas, where George Floyd is from. And we went in the Capitol. We fought hard, and we were denied. Now, he got in federal court and got paid off. The lawyers put probably about $15 million in winning George Floyd's case. So if you spend $15 million and you get 27 or 37 or whatever it is, that's pretty much the equivalent to the politics. Money is in politics.
All day.
And money still pushes the law. Money influences judges. It influences the DAs. It influences everybody involved. And we can't deny that. If we want pure justice, I'm sad to say we might have to take it and put it in our own hands, because we're not going to get justice going through a system not created for us. 12 white people told me and my family that my brother was shot over 12 times by Austin Police Department and never had any bullets in the weapon or nothing. Again, I was just having a conversation with you how people feel about seeing black people with a gun. They said he had a gun. The gun was a prop, and he almost ended up dead because he got a gun. Now the world is afraid of a black person with a gun, right? And don't say you're drunk or high on drugs. White people are around guns drunk all damn day at work.
Yeah.
But police, every time you see the laws cooped up in the corner and it's pitch black, he drinking a pint of whiskey right then and there on the job. And so my thing is that my brother was really one of the first forms of this situation. They were afraid of a black man with a gun so much, they didn't know the gun didn't have any bullets. They took stand and lied to the public and said that he shot his gun at them until they found out the gun didn't have no bullets and the lie wasn't going to stick. So here we are right now, today, in my life, and I'm personally telling you, right, that Lawrence Parrish has not received justice. And if he can't receive justice and he's alive, what kind of hope do we have from getting the dead justified? People are dying by the hands of our protectors. And the sad part about it is they are not getting any justice, right? I heard something today earlier about how black people basically they don't have any emotions and feelings, and I believe that. I see people when their homeboys die, they just go on and do another day for them. It's just another day for them. They put on their RIP or RIH shirts and stuff, and they just keep on moving. Working at this fair, man, I get up early in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, Victor. I speak to everybody. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Just for them to look at me upside my head like, who the fuck is you talking to me? Fuck you, nigga. I don't want to be here. And the sad part about it is a lot of my people, man. It's a lot of our people. What do you feel about that? How does that weigh in on your mental health? How does that weigh in on your life? Don't you feel like you have an attack on your mental health when you keep shooting nothing but positive stuff just to get a void return?
Man, at 42 years old, I'd say I dealt with most of what you're talking about at the height of it in my life, that I chose to prioritize it. I dealt with it a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I sat down and I decided to write a book, because I got tired of, expressing my anger in empty ways, that it wasn't received the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I think half the battle is how people receive information, So like I want to be, deliberate about the fact that I intend to communicate, to create dialogue and opportunity for different perspectives to be absorbed. Because a lot of the way we move is based on a lot of falsely assigned values of who we should pour into, you know what I'm saying, and what we should be getting a return on emotional investment from. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of the things that I used to give my warrior energy to, I give it to in other areas because I realize there's a limitation for my anger and how I act on it and where I put it. You know what I'm saying? So like and I'm saying all of this to say this part right here.
Yeah.
It gave me a better set of lenses on how to let people grow. You know what I'm saying? It gave me a better set of lenses on like where I needed to push the hardest. You know what I'm saying? It also made me conserve my intellectual and emotional energy. You know what I'm saying? For the right argument, for the right fight, because like we can hold signs. We've been holding signs. You know what I'm saying? But now we got to find out how to weaponize and mobilize. You know, like how to take that emotion and point it at something that we can actually affect. So that part of the fight is where I'm at because you and I have had multiple warrior conversations, multiple army leading conversations and nation building conversations about how to take what we've been experiencing, the culture of what it is to be Black in America, the oppression, the history, the emotional outbursts that we've experienced that have only just resulted in hashtags and a video sharing and people exploiting our emotional you know what I'm
I
saying,
think
vulnerabilities. Yeah, exactly. So like I've been trying to weaponize that. So it's a lot of things I had to desensitize myself to. It's a lot of stuff I had to cut myself off from just so I could come up with a line of
I
thought.
think, you know, not to cut y'all big.
Yeah,
I
go
think,
ahead.
that I'm about to start running some of this program to teach people how to socialize again. I can't deny the fact that don't nobody know how to talk to people no more. People don't know how to interact in that human, the thing that make us human. I feel a lot of people have lost or placed to the side or replaced it for a text message or email or a Zoom call. I don't mind doing business on Zoom. I don't mind having meetings on Zoom. Bro, but I'm not about to spend the rest of my life talking to y'all on a damn Zoom. You got me fucked up.
You got to
So
pull up.
everybody that
You
think
got to
y'all
pull
about
up
to
at
sit
some
up
point,
here
right?
and convenience yourself and make me a robot, you got me fucked up.
Yeah,
I need
like
to touch some skin. I need to kiss you on your cheek. I need a hug. I need to be able to cuss you out. And
yeah.
if we get in an argument, wrestle a little bit sometime. You throw me down, trip me or something. Let's do a little slap boxing. Get me back sharp, Vic. Throw the left, Vic. Throw the left, Vic.
Hey,
But I'd
iron
rather,
sharpen iron, right?
that's how I am, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to start teaching some socializing because all this young people ain't got no respect for old folks. Old folks need to learn that they just can't talk to a young nigga no any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing it. Maybe if y'all sit down and have a real conversation instead of text messaging, you can get a better understanding.
Man,
you see what I'm saying?
That's a great segue right there for what you got working. You know what I'm saying? With the gloves up, guns down. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good dialogue starter. You know, like if you want to create opportunities for people to have better communication, you can start with the hands and work backwards. So like, man, tell the people about what you're doing with gloves up and guns down.
Yeah. And so, us being able to communicate with each other is a part of focusing on some positive stuff and self-love. Being able to communicate with the ones you love the most is very important. A lot of relationships fall out because they don't know how to talk to each other. A lot of people feel like they gotta go because the respect is gone. The love could be there, but the respect is gone. Once the respect leaves, then the love can't stand genuine and be full as it was created to be. You got to add respect with the love. You got to have loyalty with the love, or the love ain't shit. We can't have a relationship out pure love. Where the respect? Talk to me like I'm a man, before I go in your mouth, right? So that's the type of stuff that I be thinking about, right? So, my little old lady friend hit me up, and was like, basically talking to me about something that happened that will happen a month from now. And I'm like, why you waiting while I'm at work, busy as hell on a 12-hour shift to tell me about something that don't happen until 45 days from now.
Right.
Oh, well, I'm just letting you know. No, you're not just letting me know. You're just being petty and your ass want to start an argument. And I ain't got time today. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got no time today. And while we speaking on self-love, man, relationship and dating and stuff like that, man, I find it very hard to date. I've never really been into a relationship outside my race. I know some people that do it all the time. I mean, I know brothers that, if they ain't snowing, they ain't going. You know what I'm saying? I'll sit up in there and be like,
Can
one
you
thing I
explain?
don't like
Hold
is
on,
to see a
let me stop you.
crispy-ass
You
black
gotta
nigga.
no. You gotta
Excuse my
break
language.
down.
Let me say this because I said the wrong words. I don't want nobody envision. But the worst thing I can see is a crispy black man. And the first word come out his crispy mouth is, I only fuck with white women. Oh, man, come on, man. You crispy
Hey,
black.
can you
And
break
then,
down?
another thing I don't like is to see
What else you
somebody
don't
that's
like, man? Let's
crispy
go down.
black
Give
with
me your
blonde
pet
hair.
peeves.
Crispy black with blonde hair. And matter of fact, if you crispy black with blonde hair and all you do is date white women, stay over there. Keep your butt over there. Don't ever come back. The sisters don't want you, and I don't want you to come back. Stay
Oh
over there,
man.
man, with that damn Drew Hill crap going on, man. We don't want to see it. I'm tired of looking at it. Now, if you dye your tips or your hair, that's cool. I like that. But, bruh, when you blonde, out of all the colors in the world, you want to go blonde?
That's your pet peeve right
Oh,
there.
it's ugly to me. I'm a hater. Say what you want to say. Call me whatever you want. I don't like dark, crispy black people with blonde hair and only like white women. You niggas make me sick.
Oh
And you can
man.
keep that part, Ted. You can edit the rest. But you, people like you, make me sick. You look
Oh my
nasty,
goodness.
man. Stop it. Stop it. Before we go, though, Victor, I want you to know I appreciate you, man. You're always on time. You're always ready to do this. Shout out to the birthday people this month, man. My father, he just had my old man, he just had a birthday. Shout out to my old man. He never did shit for me, but I love you anyway, nigga. Shout out to his birthday and everybody else that got birthdays coming up. My daughter's birthday on October 24th. I love you, chunk butt. Honesty Marie Williams, my baby. Yeah. Her birthday is October 24th, and her birthday will be coming up soon. Victor, again, man, I appreciate you so much, man, for coming through. I'm going to get ready to roll through this NFL pick-em of the week before we get ready to go. Shout out to all my guests. Shout out to my production team. And then I'm also going to leave y'all with a word or two. You see what I'm saying? Just a word or two. This week, on the NFL, man, it's going down. We got today's game. It's going to be Philadelphia Eagles and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Everybody think Philly got a chance to compete because Tom Brady has some type of defect in his thumb. I don't know if he, messed up something there, but I know he's going to have it wrapped up. But truth be told, Tom Brady can throw a pass, pitch a pass 10 yards and beat Philadelphia. That's how trash they is. They ain't got nothing. Tom Brady ain't got to do nothing but fleet flickers all game, and they going to blow Philly out. But they still in Philadelphia, and where there's an Eagle, there's hope. Because Eagle fans, I like y'all. Y'all dope. Y'all got big cojones, real tough. Big hearts, small brains. They got big hearts with small brains. All the Philadelphia Eagles, all the Philadelphia Eagle fans got big hearts with small brains. Come out there with that bull crap if you want to. We going hard in the deep, baby. Dallas Cowboys forever. We going to the Super Bowl. Look, that's all they want. That's all they want to hear me say. We going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, if you gambling this weekend, put your money on Dallas. We playing New England. We're going to run over them.
Hey, man.
Come here, Bill Belichick. Come here. I'm going to take you on now, man. Straight like that. But other than that, man, I appreciate y'all spending some time with us. Again, Victor, man, always love, baby. I'll be seeing you soon. Before we go out, Ted, go on take Victor up off this screen for me, man. I don't want to look at him while I get my last little few words. Look, like I hate it. I know he like this. Oh, it's fun, but he just be you gonna stop coming over here, I ain't gonna run. I'm
Hey
sorry.
man, you always trying to get me out of here. That's
I'm
fine.
sorry. I was just joking. Cause
No,
if you
you're not.
leave,
No,
I'm
you're
gonna
not.
have a dull and so
No,
everybody just gonna be looking at me and my gold
That
teeth.
was a
Don't
well
go, Victor.
dressed
Don't
shot.
go.
You know.
All right. Don't go. Please don't go.
Hey, I love it. Hey, it's all good,
So
man.
my word of the day, man. This is gonna be my message of the day for people. I'm gonna get serious real quick. I want y'all to understand one thing about me, man. I love my people. I support my people. And I'm not just for my people, but I'm paying attention to the most oppressed, the most underproud, the most deserving, and basically neglected. I have to, and for some reason they wind up always looking like me. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for it to be that way. I just stepped up to the plate. And I also want you to know is I don't want you to be naive, community, friends, people, family, or none of that. I want you to be naive. Do not allow the person that's holding you back, right, to be confused with the person who has your back. Again, do not confuse the person that is holding you back with the person that has your back. A lot of times we believe that somebody is there to support us and care about us and really going to be there in the times of need. And then we look up and wind up receiving a hand from another individual or entity that we didn't even ever expect to come. And then we look back again and that process happens over and over and over. Some people claim that they're there to hold you down and they may be doing that. They may be literally holding you down from making your breakthrough. So please don't be confused with the people who are holding you back and the people who have had your back. Because there's people out there that supported you for a long time and you didn't look right over them. You've been real selfish and ungrateful to those people and you've been confused. And so now you're surrounded by people who are holding you back instead of backing you up and having your back. That's my message for you guys today. Don't confuse your real support system with your fans. And don't show more time and interest in your fans than your true support system. Even if there are only one or two people willing to support you, move off of that. We have brothers and sisters out there that understand what I'm talking about. And if you are one of those people that's going through this right now, I suggest that you get with some more wisdom, right? Get with some more wise brothers or counsel around you just to help you figure it out. Until we meet again, though, I want you to stay woke. I want you to stay dangerous. And I want you to be light and be the light of life. Thank y'all so much for being with me this week. Thank you, my brother Victor. We'll see y'all next Thursday at the same time, 5:30 CT time, and that's Central Time. Adios, amigos. One for the show.